Hey guys, welcome back. Today this is the 05 Mini Cooper, and we talked about it in my last video. Colin bought this thing, super cheap, lots of problems. So we ordered about $500 worth of parts, and we're getting at them. So what we have already put in today are these rear tail lights. So they look really good. We did find this, the one over here we actually had to tape on because it was falling off. The bracket broke. So these are some really cool looking taillights. Only 85 bucks on Amazon. So great upgrade. The only thing we're not doing yet in this video is I bought this whole back piece with the switch for the tailgate. We're hoping that fixes it. That won't be here for a couple more days. But those lights turned up pretty good. Colin is back there, up there, putting the lights on. These lights were 150 bucks Amazon. Not bad because the old ones were just garbage. One was didn't even match. Wiring was terrible. And we actually I had a bad review on Amazon, but then I also contacted the seller, and they hit us up really quick and said, hey, we'll send you some new ones, and you don't even have to send the old ones back. So we just put this one in because it was the new one, and that is awesome actually. So yeah, they were great. Great to work with since they sent it back. So I went on and upped the review. I'll probably up it some more since this one seems like it's in great shape. So really happy with that. The other piece that we just put on here were the hood struts. So those hood struts were completely shot. Now the hood holds itself up.
Close it and test out the headlights.
Yeah, go ahead. And then what we have here now is, what does that look like? That is the rear strut. So in the last video you saw the complete top of both of these rear struts are just completely blown out. So it was like just a little over 100 bucks for the rear struts, a little over 100 bucks for the front struts, and then I can't remember the price, but actually inexpensive for a set of rear wheel bearings. So we're just going to go ahead and do the wheel bearings as well, because why not? Yeah, so lights are in great shape then?
That's what it looks like.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's great. I don't know why I did the blinker because they're separate lights than the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so Colin's going to do one side, and I think we might get Cole to do the other side. These struts are pretty simple. Obviously, we got to take some more apart, take the brake off to get to the wheel bearing. But the strut itself is really just 3 bolts. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick a side, lift it up, and tear into it. So I think that is the plan. Yeah, I mean, it's a $2,000 car. It just needs to be glued back on. The other one is in the back, in the trunk, remember?
Yeah. Where are you rolling?
Way under there.
Oh, shoot. We should be able to reach it when we jack it up.
Yep, we'll get it. All right, let's get the jack under it and start with this side. How about that? The socket on the end of the ratchet.
I think this guy blew up when we last time I used it.
No, it didn't. It blew up?
Not blew up, but some like plastic piece came flying out from inside.
Oh, yeah.
In the Z video.
One of the cheapest. We'll see if that even works.
Do I need to do start or just take them off?
When you're taking them off, it's not as important to take them on. Wow, that's a cheap impact. So I would put this on the ground so you could actually get to them.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, put that on the ground so you can actually get to it. So yeah, I was using a 17 millimeter on the cheapest impact Amazon can offer up 2 years ago. I think I spent like 50 bucks on that thing. I'm sure it's more expensive now. So yeah, the first thing we're going to do is take these brakes off, and then we'll take the brakes and rotors off, and then get to this wheel bearing. So this one's clean. It almost looks like they probably not. I doubt it. So are these all? So this pops off up here. Yeah, so we'll pop that off of there. Get in there with whatever the heck it is, and we'll pull it out of there. We'll come back here in a second. You should be pushing down, pushing down. So the bolts holding the caliper on are a T45, and then the bolt that's going to hold that rotor on is a T50. Why are you going up? Push down. Oh. Always, probably better. You're probably good with these because they're deeper. But on that rotor there, always be more careful because the you don't want to strip it out. So, and then there's these little caps. So you want to put those caps in the bin, and you can switch this to the ratchet. Like I would just use that to break them free.
Break torque.
Yeah, and then you can take the other bottom one off too. I guess you can use that to break it free too if you want.
Unlock or
just spin it. Which way is it going? That's the wrong way. Yep, let's reverse. Go ahead. Now get the bottom one off.
the bottom one off?
You gotta pull the little cap off of there. Alright, bolts are free. Looks like got this bracket here. Yeah, so just get in here. Because it's just going into that hole right there and into that hole right there. So just get behind it and pop it out.
Like that?
Yeah, keep going. There you go. That's it. I've actually never worked on these brakes before, but I just knew that's how it went. And then pop that, pop it down. I'll just let that one hang. But so you can put the screwdriver in there. Pull those brake pads out. How do they look? It's not bad. The other one. They're 56. They're 60 years, 70%. You can get some good life out of that if you want. But make sure you put that one there and then leave this one over here, like so you know that one's the inside and that one's the outside. All right. Now, do you want to take that one?
Take what?
No, and then pop that free. Yeah, we should be good. Where's the bolts on this? Those are tough to get to. Those bolts are not easy to get to, so we will start with this because there's not a lot of meat there. Maybe we can snake that one out of there without pulling that bracket off because it's not very thick.
Might have to hold this.
Maybe. Well, then here, just put it in this. Just use that. But make sure it's seated well. So, and then just hold it with your hand.
Kind of strip it.
Yeah. Nice.
It's just come off.
How does the back of the rotor look? Yeah, a little rusty, little deep, but not too shabby. So here are the bolts coming from the rear. So we just need to find out what size they are and see if we can get something behind there and pull them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so let's find what they are and get to them. Okay, so we'll land. It's a 13 millimeter. We're going to use the breaker bar first. Land on your back. You can actually see. You can see two of them and you can feel the other two. And they're actually fairly easy to get to with like a 3-inch extension, and then the 13 millimeter. I would do this for him, but I refuse. He needs to learn. If I do it all for him, it's the right size. Feels good.
I think so,
All right, so we'll pull those 4 bolts off, and then we'll
yeah. Get it up in there.
yeah, and then we'll like I said, it's just 4 bolts. They come right out from the back. If we have any problems, I'll bring you back. If you're not back until the wheel bearing's out, then you know we didn't struggle. It looks pretty clean, so I think we'll be good. All right, so we got the new and used wheel bearings here. It wasn't too bad. It's actually probably just easiest to use. They're not very tight. So actually 3/8. The 1/2 inch was overkill. So the 3/8 with a deep well 13 for these two on the inside, and then if you switch over to a shallow on the impact or the ratchet, you're good. And then these two you can get much better access to. So came out pretty good. We'll clean it up here in a minute and put some Never Sees on it. But so Colin is not very skilled in wheel bearings, so pick up the new one.
Yeah.
Now hold the back and then spin it like you're. How did it feel?
A little tight, but.
Now pick up the other one and do the same thing.
Oh, that's good. Like grinding.
Yeah, it's crunchy.
Yeah.
So you can't hear it, but you can feel it. It's crunchy. So
You can almost hear it. I don't know if you.
yeah, if you're really close, you can hear it with your ear, but I don't think we'll pick it up on camera. But yeah, it is crunchy. So clearly that was making a grinding noise. So all right, we're gonna go ahead, just clean this up really, just with the rag here. That's about all we're gonna do, and then I don't think maybe we'll Never Sees it. Put a little tiny bit of Never Sees on there.
Yeah, it looks like it was on the.
Yeah, it's in good shape. So put a little Never Sees on there, and then we'll put it back together. I don't think they've replaced these before, but who knows? It's pretty clean. This is extremely clean, but it doesn't look like it's slobbered in Never Sees. So I think it's factory. So yeah, I'll put some Loctite on those bolts because they just felt like they weren't as tight as they were supposed to be. So yeah, a little bit of Never Sees here, just a little bit, and then yeah, we've already cleaned this up, and then we'll just put it back on, and then we'll move on to the struts that are already not connected on top. So that's beautiful. All right. Well, we got the wheel bearing on. Again, not too hard. From the back, you can get these two actually from the front. These two need a longer extension. That one's a smaller one. So a little bit of Never Sees you can see in there, hopefully, and then some red Loctite was all I had. So some red thread locker, just a drop on each one. And before I could even hit record, Colin already took the bottom bolt, and that's just a 21 millimeter out of the this strut here. So he already took the bolt out of the strut, and you can see we got a little rebound here. So when he goes to put it back there, I'll probably just step on it. So it just goes. There's a through bolt here. You can see this one. It goes through this bolt here, and then you just got a couple of 2 bolts on the top. I think those are 13s, and then just these. This look like brake little spots here to hold the brake lines. So that should be it. Do you see those bolts on top now?
Yeah, I see this one. The one on.
And there's one back here.
Yeah, you might have to reach that one.
It feels like a 13. Let's see. I can't see anything with this, but see up in there. Where is it at? Yeah, there it is. So is it a 13? Here's a 13 millimeter. It is a 13. So I'll try to get on there with the 13. I'm just going to use a 3/8 ratchet and see if I can get it right off there. All right, only one, the ABS line coming in this top hole. This one has nothing in it. So as you can see,
This bottom side's messed up.
there's a little bit of a difference in what the top of these look like. So yeah, the top of this is totally blown out. So yeah, pretty simple. Looks like we're just gonna.
Oh wait, you're caught on the ABS.
Pretty simple. Just drops right out of there. Yeah. These are original Mini Cooper. So yeah. Can you tell the difference in the top of that?
Yeah. That's not even in there. And then that I don't know if it's supposed to look
No,
like
that's all. Yeah, that's all fine. The rest of it's fine.
Oh, yeah. This one's rubber, though. It's just really hard to rubber.
The top is not clocked the right way. Maybe it's just flip. We need to grab the other one. I mean, that was marked left, but maybe maybe they mean left as you're looking at it from the back. Yeah. So that was a complaint online. They said that they weren't clocked right. So this one that says left is not clocked the right way. As you can tell here, this thicker gap in here, and yeah, we've got these flanges lined up down here. So we may or may not have to loosen.
This one says right far, but if you're
Here, let's see it. Nope, this one is also. So they're just, it's not clocked right, which they actually.
What does that mean for?
Hold on a second. Cole, come here. Can you hold this? Just hold, grab that and that, grab that. Twist it. Twist. Come on. Oh, come on. Almost. Let's see if we can. Okay, so you gotta be careful because this is our spring pressure. I'm not gonna. What I'm trying to do is. Oh, it's 15. So 15 millimeter. I'm only gonna try to loosen it a little bit, just so we have enough that we can turn it.
yeah.
And you know, just don't point at my face.
Turn it off.
Now let's try again.
Am I trying to go this way?
Which way do we want to go? It doesn't matter. It has to go almost all the way around.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to go basically all the way around. Oh, all right. Let's see. Do I have anything now? You suck. That's what the guy online said, that it was clock wrong. And it is clock wrong. So let me see if I have something else to compress the spring. Alright. I almost thought I didn't have some of these, but went and found my spring compressors. I knew I had some. I knew. I thought. Are you serious?
What?
I can't get the freaking wrench off now. Oh, there we go. Now we can twist it. I'm gonna need a regular wrench because, yeah. Where are we at now? Oh! Can you try to help me twist it?
Yep.
All right. Oh, it's on there. Keep going. All right, stop. Let's see. Keep going. Keep going. All right, stop. So is that a little bit? Yeah. I think just a little bit more. Right there. I think that's good. Can you go grab another 19mm wrench? Yeah. So that's it. Had to reclock it. I'll put it back up in there, just like feed it up. 2 13s and then 21 at the bottom. Okay, well, I'm sweaty, I'm exhausted, I'm mad. I thought it was clocked wrong. I went hunting for these tools. Probably wasted 30 minutes. Went to put it in just like this one is sitting, but either this one spun as we took it out or it was installed wrong because the bolts did not line up. So yeah, so I took it out, did this again, and as we put it in, it's not quite lined up. And then I realized that if you just put this screwdriver in down here and turn it, you can adjust the clocking of it a little bit. So yeah, that was a whole lot of unnecessariness. Like, so just don't mess with, I mean, unless they actually do clock it wrong, you'll be able to just put a big screwdriver in down here and twist it at the bottom. Even if you can't do it by hand, once it's up here, you'll be able to twist it. So don't do what we just did and waste your time with those, because it was a waste of time. So all right, we'll put in the bottom bolt. Top bolts are already in, and yeah, if you have it 180, because there's this big side, it will not go in. You'll get one bolt in, but you won't be able to get the other one in. I was struggling with it. I was like, what is going on? Then I flipped it and it fit. So I was like, okay, we just got to reclock it. So reclocked it. There's no clocking. It just goes on, and then you line up the bottom. Once the top and bottom are lined up, you should be good to go. So, well, all right, we'll put this back together. Like I said, everything else on here looks pretty good. I mean, this is Volvo. This says Mini on it. You know, some of this original, like, oh, that's not paint, but yeah, it's no reason to believe those aren't original unless they were either installed from, I mean, with that big sticker, it's usually original. So unless they were, you know, replaced like used struts, I think it's all original. And yeah, they're just messed up and blown out. So all right, we'll put the bottom bolt in, button this one back up, and move on to the other side. We won't show the other side because it's all the same thing. You know, I'm going to put Never Sees on this and then throw the brakes back in, and then maybe in a couple months he'll just buy 4 brakes all the way around. They're not, it's like $150 for all the way around brakes on this thing. So, and then tomorrow we will do the front struts. So yeah, we'll get right to this. All right, this side, only show you a little bit of it, but this side is Cole's turn. Go ahead, get those lug nuts off. Ooh, yeah, you've got to two-hand that thing probably. Yeah, that's cool. Here, roll it over to me. Just roll it to hand to me here. Oh. All right, now, what are we doing next? What's next, bro? You mean to pop these? Help you pop some thingies off here. All right. Well, Cole's gonna do this side. We'll bring you back in when we're, you know, moving along. All right, guys. Well, it's dark outside. It's back together. So, hopefully, that was informative enough. I did adjust the camber on this one. It was, you know, I just used a torpedo level. It's like 0.1 degrees or 0.1 degree or something negative. It was a bit more. I got it pretty close to 0. So. Should be right on. If I need to adjust it a little more, I can, but I think this is one that was weighing down. Didn't have time for the front. We'll probably do that tomorrow. But we did find that the other side, the inner brake pad's about 20%, so it did not want to come apart. But once I did get it apart, the brake, this is the brake pads that twist. So the end, or the brake caliper. So the piston or the brake caliper has some holes in it. And I bought this fancy tool. And I was like, yes, I'm going to get to use it for like the 3rd time ever. But these little pins are not close enough together. So I'll see if there's another one on there and I can order for this. I know I had there's a little square tool, and I got that somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. But yeah, we got the side back together. Without touching the shock, it went right back together. So I think there was a problem on the other side, and maybe they turned the shock around or something to try and adjust the camber. I don't know why it was messed up like that, but as you can see, the top of these struts are just completely blown out. Yeah, you shouldn't see you shouldn't see any of that bushing. It should be all the way up to the top there. So it did that, and they were just, you could just, with it in the air. I think you saw the video, the last video, where they were just gapping at the top. So these will not do that, and it does look like we may have gained an inch in the back. So we'll see if we gain some in the front. But we're about to go for a test drive, and see. But yeah, thanks guys. I guess that's it. Like, follow, subscribe, and follow us for the next one, or not, or I'll cut this part out and we'll do the front struts tomorrow, and that'll be part of the video as well. So yeah, let's play it by ear. That's the plan. 600, 700, 800 bucks more bucks into this $2,000 rig, and it's getting to be a trustworthy old gal. The oil leak will be, and the paint job will be their own things. We'll figure those out when we get there. All right, guys, that's it for now. All right, well, we're on the front brakes. It is the next day, or front brakes, haha, the front struts, and he's already started, as you can see. You don't have to take the brake caliper off, but he wanted to take it off, so look at the brakes. So, but it's really one bolt down there, one pinch bolt. It's an 18 millimeter. That's about it. Now let's get the big bruiser. So sometimes these don't like to come out very well. Yeah, go ahead and pop those off. That back of that top of that hub pinches back there, but and I bought a tool, but there's a piece of metal flange that goes in there, so it's not going to work for us.
So what are we doing?
So grab the hammer behind you, more farther behind you. Yep. Without hitting the wire, hit right here while I push down on the big pry bar. Yep, just hit there. There we go. That's out. Now grab the 13 millimeter and take the 3. Oh, so you fool. No, you're fine. Let it hang. People hate that, but we're gonna do it.
You're fine hanging?
Yeah.
Okay. It's
That.
kind of stretching this line.
Yeah, it's cool. What size? Yeah, take off the. We gotta take off the sway bar link.
What's the latest one?
The 17 that you just had. So an 18 on the pinch bolt. Yep, 17 on the sway bar link. And then 3 13s on top. Yep, use that one. Give it the onions. Oh, you're spinning the. Alright, so we'll get a stupid thing. Like, move your hand. Yeah, see there's a hex there?
Yeah.
We'll get a 17 ratchet and put a hex in there. So come back and do it. Alright, so we're going to do this how you're not supposed to do it, but it's a $2,000 car, as I've said many times, and these are really old parts. So I'm going to put the 16 millimeter wrench
I'm going to go to the side.
on there. So, well, you hold that, hold it to the side, and then put the What,
Like going-
let me see. Yeah, you're gonna go basically forward. So that's a 6mm. Make sure it's all the way in there, and then yeah, go forward. There you go. That's it. That's all there was to it. So, why you're not supposed to do that is because you're spinning the ball in the socket, but not a big deal. It's just a sway bar. And then yeah, just take out these 3 13mm bolts, and that strut should fall right out. And then now I'm not worried about the alignment on this. We can obviously look at it, but there's no adjustment on this. The way it goes in here, there's just no adjustment the way it goes in the top of that hub. And it looks like there's no adjustment on that bottom ball joint. So you would have to buy a special ball joint that's adjustable. And unless this thing has been hit or has some other problem, the camber and caster are going to be good to go. So you shouldn't have to worry about it. The toe we could check later on, but with a tape measure. But the tie rods we could check that if we want to. But yeah, that's it. We'll take those 3 bolts out. They should fall right out of the top.
It's gotta pop out or something.
Pull it.
I'm pulling it.
Pull it again. Here you go.
So you said those are...
Look like 13s.
Is this good enough?
Yeah, that'd be good. It's over here. Looks like it's right there. Except the smaller one. I know because my 13 is not the Craftsman. It's a snap-on.
Doesn't matter which way I go, or just take them off.
Yeah, you got to reverse.
I mean, like.
Yeah, take them off. No. Oh yeah, no.
That new one came with... are those... It takes me about the breakfast. Are those new ones, like, by the... like, right and left? Or...
Probably yeah.
Yeah, I left them... I couldn't see
maybe.
anything
Maybe,
on them.
maybe not. They actually
They
may
didn't
not
come
be.
with new nuts, though.
Actually, they may not be, yeah, directional. So, but
I didn't see anything on them, so... This guy's stuck.
that's it.
How does he look? Better than the last ones, besides...
I mean,
center guy.
they're better than the back. I mean, I think those are original as well. That one has a ding in it. Let's go lay it next to the other ones. The new one. And just make sure don't worry about the top because since it's, see how easy the top turns. The top's supposed to spin. So, we'll just lay them next to each other.
That one says left. No, they are.
Oh, that one says left. That's left then.
So that from the driver's seat.
Yep, left. And it matches perfect. So
Yeah.
take those top bolts out and then we'll line it up in there.
Yeah, this guy's all the way up here.
That's just the boot, the cover. So yeah. But it could be that rubber part might be molded onto the top anyway. So nope, it's not. That's just this rubber stopper.
That rubber sounds like font on this one.
Oh yeah. Probably because it's so shot that it's been bottoming it out and destroying that piece of rubber. So yeah, take those bolts out, those nuts out of there. Yeah. And then it looks like where your left hand is, that goes to the back of the car because you got this one's farther. Those two are closer together. You have to set those in there. You might want to either move the. No, you were good with that. Just either I'll say, yeah, just get it over here because if the back end is on this side of that sway bar link, you're not gonna have a good time. The two that are close together go in the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Let's just try to line them up.
You had one. Oh, you had one again, but lost it. I'm worried you're gonna crush my fingers.
Wait. Yeah, good.
Tighten those down with the thing, and then it might pull that other one up there. Up. Yeah. Oh no, you got it. Never mind. Hold on. Hold it there.
Yep.
There you go. They're all in. Go ahead and tighten them down with the impact. Good. All right, now hardest part. No, getting it back in there.
What is this guy?
That goes to the back.
But how's it gonna?
Yep, just like that.
Right
Yep, that goes in that slot back there. Yep. Do we need some? Yes. All right. So let me get a. Let me get a jack stand and put it under here, and you can lift up because I don't think I have my little jack here.
There's the one in the back of the ring.
Oh yeah, let's grab that. Yep. You could even do it from the front. Doesn't matter. You just got to get it underneath the back of that ball joint. And, slide it in from the front. Move the brake caliper out of the way. Slide it in from the front. Yeah.
Where am I attaching it?
Just right underneath the ball joint. You'll just lift it up. That's all you need to do.
What's the ball joint? This guy.
Yeah, that's the ball joint. Let's go. So what's that? Or then go it. Well, no, then just get it right there. That's all we need. Just right there. And then here, I'll start coming up and you line that up. Yeah. Ready?
I'm not sure how this back's looking.
You just gotta line that up in the slot. So I need to come down a little bit.
No, keep going up.
Pull it kind of towards you, the whole thing.
This
top, yeah. See, it's buckling inward.
It's not really moving.
All right, let's. Do you want me to do this or what?
I just need a better explanation of what I'm trying to do.
Okay. Let me drop this down a little bit. So there's only one explanation. You're trying to get that in there. So this is too far in, and so the angle is right.
This is too far in.
Yeah. So right now.
I need to pull it back like this.
Yep. You need to pull them both back like that.
that.
Even I think more. Keep going. More. More.
It's not really moving more.
All right, let me lower the jack some more. All right, now pull it back. We'll have the right jack handle for this. Okay, that's about right. So as I go up with the jack, you need to keep it pulled back like that.
I think the problem is the jack is pushing it in that direction.
Not really. That didn't work. Alright, so we did this off camera, but Same concept. We just got this jack underneath the ball joint, and it actually made it much easier. Just one of us lifted it up, and the other one pushed it in, and lined it up until the hole in the back on the flange lined up with the bolt. Tightened up the bolt. Had to use the pry bar to pull the sway bar link down a little bit. Got that one in as well.
Is
so
that fine?
yeah, it's fine. It's just paint. Yeah. I'm gonna let this down, so if it drops a little bit, you just don't be. Put the head on the to your left, the head, the top. Yeah. Then I'll actually put it under the pinch weld, where you should have had it. Like.
This the pinch weld?
Yeah. The thin piece of metal. It's actually stronger than that. Not a good place you had it. Yeah, one thing he had it here. So you want to, not there, you want to jack it on the pinch weld.
Are these, do I need to tighten these by hand?
No, you could use the, yeah, you could use that one.
This guy fit.
Yep, just use that, tighten it up. Should be all set. So, that'll be it, guys. I don't think I need to show you the other side. Like we said, 313 millimeters on top, one 18 millimeter pinch bolt, one 16 millimeter sway bar link. And if you can't get the sway bar link, and you're going to use a 17 millimeter wrench, or I'm sorry, 16 millimeter wrench, it will be a 5 millimeter hex to hold, because inside of the stud, the bolt on the sway bar is it's a hex, so it's an internal hex. So you can just put a Allen wrench in there and take it out. So that's it. Pretty easy. Now he'll I think you got to pull this little piece of rubber off right there, and then put those. There's right, I think right here. Does that come off?
Oh yeah.
Yep, and then put all those cables back together. So yeah, he's just gonna put those cables back in. But that's it, guys. I think I don't think have anything else, right? Nothing today.
No, just the front struts.
Yep. So these are gonna go way faster than the rear. We'll be done here in 30 minutes. So yeah, it should drive much better. Take the shake out. He'll find out tomorrow. He said the rear felt great. Like we said, I think when we came back, the growl, those rear wheel bearings are so loud. You thought it was. We thought it was exhaust. It could have been exhaust. It sounded like a really loud, terrible exhaust. So it wasn't. It was wheel bearings, just as I really suspected from the beginning. But yeah, that's why I bought them. So we're all set and good to go. And yeah, he's putting these this front back together. Like I said, the other side he won't take the brake calipers off. Don't need to. So we should be good to go. And yeah, that's it. New struts to replace these OEMs from what's that, 20, almost 20 years old, 19 years old, made in 2005. So yeah, they definitely look like Delphi mini originals. So, and it's this isn't dinged. This is it feels flat on the front here. It might be hard to tell by camera, but it is actually, the new ones are built that way. So I think it's just clearance for the tire. So if you think it was hit, I think I said that in the beginning of this section of the video. It's not. It's fine. So all set. Yeah, I think I don't know. Can't tell if the spring is compressed more than the new. Maybe a little bit, but that's it. One difference I noticed shouldn't be a problem is the stud length on here. This is like less than half an inch, maybe a quarter inch, and this is half inch or 3/4. So the studs are longer, which is not a big deal. And it comes with new bolts here for the top of the struts. So I don't think this is. We'll see. Maybe these caps. These caps can be changed over. They just barely rest in the new ones, so no big deal on those caps. But yeah, that's it. Thanks, guys. Probably post this video. I mean, this is what, August 1st, so maybe 3 or 4 weeks before this video is posted. But that's it for this one, and yeah, we'll see which is the next vehicle that I pull in. Got brakes all the way around for the 2011 Mini Cooper, front brakes for the Jeep, for my Jeep, for the 07 Wrangler. I have the transmission shift solenoid also for this one. Is this is a 4-wheel drive one? Do I have both? Oh, I think I have both. So this is I have the transmission shift solenoid and now the 4-wheel drive shift solenoid for the 05 Durango. So that's next. That's what I'm going to be driving long distances here in the future. So this weekend that'll get done. The brakes on the Mini will have to wait a while because the Mini's not here.
We got brakes on this Mini coming in.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we'll do it, but we got
figure out the convertible.
Yeah, 4-wheel drive brakes on this Mini, and then all 4-wheel disc brakes on this Mini. We ordered those; they should be in by Monday, and then figure out why this convertible doesn't go back all the way. And hopefully the switch fixes the rear tailgate. If not, more wiring diagnosis to come. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.